BaccaratNation, it's Craig, back here again with another video just for you. Hey, today we're going to be going back to the Orient, to my favorite RNG, and we're going to be playing some Baccarat. We're going to be focusing in today on a more classic C2 bet 4 with a twist. And this twist, I think, could be very profitable. So stay tuned and get ready. Let's make some money. Okay, welcome back, guys. We're going to be heading right into this. We are going to be doing C2 Bet 4, and we're going to be using the Baccarat Online Player Companion. Before I get a lot of comments and questions and emails about where you get it, as I said before, you go onto the Android app. It is only available on Android and desktop. And you can just look up Player Companion. Right there it says Player Companion. Look that up and it should come right up and you can download it right there. I believe right now it used to be free. It is a charge for it now, which it should be because the person that did this put in a lot of effort to make this. So I think it's worth getting. You can do that. You don't need the app, as I've said before. You can do this on pen and paper and just keep track. It's pretty simple. I've showed it before. If I can find it, I will throw up the the C2 Bet 4 chart, and you can just follow along on that. You make a screenshot of that. If not, the Player Companion is just a great, simple way to keep track of everything. So if you're not familiar with the C2 Bet 4, you can look up some past videos. I've done that before also. But let's just get going, and I'll show you how we're going to be doing it. So here I am swinging over to FanDuel today. Yesterday I cashed out, what was it, 44 units, I believe. I'm using a 100-unit buy-in, so almost made half my buy-in back yesterday, so that was pretty good. So I wanted to get this video up and show how I'm doing this. Because a lot of the pitfalls of C2 Bet 4 is it goes great for a while, and then when you hit those losses of 4 in a row, it's hard to come back from. So I'm trying to find a better way to get around that and get our units and get out of here. So I have 6 tables to choose from. Let's start us off with a new table. Let's go to table A. Let's bring us a new shoe. Shuffle up them cards. All right, where do we want to cut this deck at? Oh, well, right there. I'm going to burn, like that said 5 cards. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so we are going to want to see 2 decisions to come out first. First one was player, and then you just come down here and click player, and you see it shows up player. Then we're going to hit the next one. It's a free hand. You get unlimited free hands using this RNG. And we get a player. And that brings up player. So our bet selection is player. And so it's going to be screwed it up already. Player, banker is the sequence. So we're going to be betting player on the first one. And it tells you, pops up right there, bet player. So we are going to be doing dollar units. This is for demonstration purposes. We're going to start with a fresh $100 balance here. And we're going to bet $1 on player. And of course I'm logged out, so I have to log back in. Okay, we're back. I thought it was a little too good to be true. I was taking too long to set up, and it timed me out. So let's go back to that table A. Beautiful thing about using this RNG is you can come back and pick up right where you left off. Let's make that a little bigger there. Okay, so we were doing that first bet of player. Okay, if you're totally unfamiliar with C2 Bet 4, there are 4 betting opportunities per sequence. You have a 93.75% chance of winning your 4-bet sequence. There's 15 ways to win and only 1 way to lose. And that's where the 93.75% chance of winning comes from. So, that said, let's get going here. Still trying to get that first bet off. Okay, here we go. Let's deal it up and see what happens. banker wins. Okay. Now, how I'm doing my betting is, brace yourself. We are going to be going for every loss. We're not martingaling. We're not doing some crazy ratios. We are going to be going for a 1 unit win per sequence. And we will be going 1 up on a loss. Our goal is to get that 1 unit up. When we get enough to, and we will continue to go up on every loss, and then we will scale it back down to just get enough to win 1 unit. So we're not continuing to go up and up and up and up and up. And then we will restart. I'll show you as we go along here. So we're lost, so we're going to go up 1 unit. So we're going to go 2 units, and we put this in our thing. It's a banker, and it says bet banker. So we're going to bet banker 2 units. We lost that one. Next bet will be banker again. We're going to go to 3 units. Player wins again. Okay, we're to our 4th bet right off the bat. This could be a loss. Our final bet of the sequence will be banker. See here, you should be able to see here. Now it's flashing. That's our 4th attempt. So it'll be 4 units on banker. Let's see if we get a loss right off the bat here. Nope, we win that one. Okay, so banker wins, and you get the little check mark, and it says, you probably can't see it, it's so small, but it says 4, you won on our 4th bet. Now our next bet, since we are behind, will be for 5 units. But first we have to see 2 more results. Banker and player. And our next bet is banker. Looking right at it and almost said player. Okay, so we're going to go 5 units, continuing up. 5 units to banker. Player 1. Next bet will be 6 units to banker. Player wins that one. Okay. Going to player for 7 units. Banker wins that one. Okay, giving us a struggle right off the bat. It's pretty good. Let's see, what was that bet? That was 7. So next one, our 4th bet again goes to banker for 8 units. Swap that over to the banker side. Let's see. Ooh, player wins, and you get an X, so we lose that one. All right, this is going to be challenging right off the bat here. We're at 8 units, so we're going to go to 9 units on the next one. First, we need some free hands. Player. Player. Now we're going to go 8 units to player. Banker wins. All right, next bet is for banker. Gonna add a unit, 9 units to banker. And banker wins. Take 2 more results. Next bet's going to be for player. We still need full units, so we will be going to 10 units on the next bet. 10 to player. Okay, good. Needed that one. And now, we'll take 2 more. Player. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 1 more. Okay, player. We're going to player for 11 units. Alrighty. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 decisions on there. Yeah, I think I've had enough fun with this shoe, so let's go to another shoe. Let's go to B. Gonna reset this. Enter our results. Player, banker, player. Need some more decisions. And normally depending where I am in the game, I will hit and run for 1 win on each shoe, so I don't even know why I stayed beyond the first one. But usually I'll go max 3 to 5 wins per shoe. As I get closer to my goal, I will just hit each table for 1 win and go. Okay, here we go. We're looking for banker. At this point, I'm going to drop down from 12, which would normally next bet would have been 13. So we're going to drop down to 8. I'm just looking to get that back to base or back to even or get 1 unit up, which would be 8 roughly. So without pulling out my calculator, you know I'm so good at math. So I'm going to go 8 to banker. This is so the bets don't escalate out of control. Let's see if we can get it here. And we do. All right, there. Basically, we're up 1 unit now. Okay, that's what we wanted. And we would go back to base and start again at 1 unit. So, let's see, that was the first one. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Got 2 wins there. I'm just being lazy. I don't feel like going to another shoe. So, let's just take another one here. Player. Tie. Don't need to mark ties, but I do sometimes just to make sure I'm following along correctly. All right, next bet is for player. So we're going to go 1 to player. Oh, the goal is we're looking for, I don't know, I'm going to go for 5 to 10 units, depending on how long it takes, how I feel. This is just the basic demonstration, and we hit the hard part right off the bat, so the rest hopefully should be easy as far as showing what's going on. So let's deal it up for player. All right. Oh, there's 2 units, but it's 5 cents short of a unit, so but we'll call it 2 units. Let's go to another table. Let's go table C. See if we can run through the tables here. All right. We have player banker. First bet is player. And player for 1 unit. Banker wins that one. Come back to player again for 2 units. Tie, just repeat the bet. Player wins. All right, nice. Up 3 units. Let's hit another one while we're here. Player. Banker. Doing it this way, it's not so devastating when you do take 4 losses in a row. Especially if you get back-to-back losses, it's still not that bad. But that's just how I'm doing it. Alrighty. Next bet is attempt number 1 is for player 1 unit. And player wins. All right, almost 4 units of full profit. Let's switch to another table. Go to D. Table D. Need one more result. All right, we have banker, player. Next bet is banker. Banker for 1. And banker wins. All right, there's our 5 units. Excuse me. Let's go for a little more. See if we can run through the tables here. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I just barely was able to click table E. Okay, we got player, player. So we're going player. So it'll be player, banker, banker. 1 unit, 2 player. All right, it's being nice, making up for a rough start. There's another win, 6 units. See if we can get that sixth table. I'm gonna have to move this out of the way so I can click it. And move this back. There we go. Need to reset the board. And we got player, banker. And our bet is the bet player on the first attempt. 1 unit, 2 player. Banker wins that one. Next bet is on player also. So 2 units. Banker wins. Next bet is attempt 3 is on banker for 3 units. Player wins that one. Player wins that one. All right, here we go. Bet 4 is on player, so 4 units. All right, nice. Player wins that one. Player wins. I am talking weird this morning. Okay. Down 2. Well, 1 unit actually, but let's see. We're at 103. 1 get to 5. Let's drop it down to 2 units on the next one. Let's get 2 more results. Banker. Banker. And we'll bet banker here for 2. And we get a tie. So we'll rebet that. Player 1. Going to bet player for 2. I'm sorry. We were at 2, so we're going to go to 3. 3 units. All right. That'll work. We'll do 2 units again on the next bet. Let's go to another table. Gonna reshuffle all the tables, deal up 2 hands, and then we'll jump in back at table A with a fresh shoe. Player, player, bets player. Player for, what was our last bet? Not 11. I think, let's see, where are we at? We're gonna go for 2 units here on player. Banker 1. And go 3 on banker. Banker wins. All right, now we're up again. Let's stay here. Get a tie. Player. Player. Nope. Too much 2 action there, and I don't want to bet a player on that one. So we'll just go to another table. What I should have done anyways. Just get the money and run. Run to that next table if you have it. Reset. Banker, player, bet is banker. Whoops. Well, that worked out to my benefit. Okay. So we got player, 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 banker. Okay, there we go. Bet is to player. Now we are ahead. We will go 1 unit back to base on player. Banker wins. 2 units to player. Banker wins. 3 units to banker. Banker wins. Basically back to where we were. So let's go to another table. Go to C. See what we can see on table C. Another decision. Player, player, bets player. And we will bet 1 unit on player. All right, there's the win. Up another unit. Let's do another one. Player. Player going on a run. That's enough for me. Let's go to table D. All right, we have player, player. Bet player for 1. And a win. I guess we'll go for 10 units here. We're up 8.5 right now. So the closer we're getting to our target, the more I'm going to jump around. Don't like to increase my chances of hitting that loss. We'll go to table E. The longer you stay in a shoe, the more chances you have of hitting that loss. Player banker bets player. And another win there. All right. 9.5 units up. We need one more. Should we stay right here? Will we lose it all? Let's go one more here. Got a player bet. See if we can finish it off right here at this shoe, at this hand. Not this time. We'll give us another shot to get it here. Betting player for 2. Will it be? Nope. All right, we'll go for break even on the third one. Bet banker for 3. All right, we got that one. That was enough excitement for that shoe. Let's jump out of there. Let's reshuffle and go back to the first shoe, A. Oh, guess we got to redo the whole thing. Okay. I'll reset this. See if we can finish it off here. Get our 2 decisions. All right, bet player. Let's try it again. See if we can finish it off for 1 unit. There we go. About 10.5 units right there during this session. If you want to make more, you bet more. Add a 0 or 1 or 2 zeros onto there and we're making some serious cash here. Considering going down to 50 units, but right now I like the comfort of having 100 units buy-in. Especially for anyone who wants to do a low roller version, this is a pretty good way to go. I like it. It takes away the pitfalls of the C2Bet4 betting schemes for using martingale and super martingale and quadruple martingale, which is great in the short term because it does hit a lot of wins, but when you lose, it does hurt dramatically. So this way seems to put a little band-aid on it and you can keep your money management more intact. So I hope you found this beneficial. If you like this video, like this type of content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time. BaccaratNation, signing out.